right there, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get started here at the 2021 CSI BCA Pool League World Championships. This is the Platinum Division 9-ball finals. We have Daniel Schneider versus Bernardo Esteban. Both these players made it all the way here. This is a race to 6. I'm going to correct that real quick. And this is a $1,000 race to 6. So this is big money, big action. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino. And getting the final player sheet. Thank you very much. And we, like I said, are just about to get started. Winner of this match comes home with $3,000, and second place comes home with $2,000. So Daniel Schneider is on the bottom. Daniel will have to double dip Bernardo Esteban, and we'll see if he can pull it off. I got him. Yep, thank you all for tuning in. If you're out there, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, ding the bell, come in, see us. We'll let you know when we got more pool, and I tell you what, Mike D and I got a lot of pool coming up. Finals.
We're all about pool. You got to know it.
We're all about pool.
It's all I've done. It's all I've done all summer is just play pool. I'm a poolaholic.
Moving dirt, hitting balls.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I haven't been playing a lot of pool, but anyway. This should be a good match. This is, tell me what we're doing here again. This is Platinum.
Platinum 9-ball finals.
Wowzers.
Yeah. This was your division.
This was my division. I played in this division.
It's true.
You'll notice I'm not playing now.
That's true. Got a great opportunity to
Dario
judge
Woodward
both these
got
players.
me. Yes.
Oh, that's right.
And it's a race to 5? Race to 6.
Race
That's
to 6.
right. Nice.
Seems like you'd know that.
It does. Well, listen, I'm trying to keep up, man. It's been a long night.
You know what? I'm already lying.
I was up past midnight last night, my
I
friend.
heard that.
Okay?
That's true.
I'm still trying to wake up.
Past midnight.
I know, right?
This is not a $3,000 first place. It's a $3,500 first place. This is a $1,500 set here. $1,500 race to 6. So I was saying it was $1,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So $2,000 for second, $3,500 for first. These guys are going to leg for the break. Let's see what happens.
The chat on my phone is going to get tricky because, like you, I did not remember a charger.
In that case, you're going to use the chat here, and I will make this our full screen.
And I usually don't write anything in the chat, so that's going to work out perfectly. I don't need a keyboard, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because I just say, thanks, Rosie. Good job, Fred.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just use this one.
Oh, there are different timings.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I believe in you.
That hurts my brain. Okay, let me see. I'm okay, so this one's faster. That one's last? No, that one's first. Wow, that's a long lag. It's okay. But you might as well just put a towel over that.
Except you got to watch this part.
What part?
That's
the chat? I'm on it. Can you make it bigger?
I can, yeah. But then you have more of a chance to...
That's okay. I like it. Oh, I love it.
Do you want to just put the box over it?
No, this makes me happy.
Excellent.
This is what I sound like when I'm happy. Short and clipped sentences.
I saw Daniel hit a couple breaks, and he breaks really strong. Daniel also playing in the pro event out here in the Diamond 2021. What's the Diamond Open? Is that what they're calling it?
I don't know.
It's like he's playing safe. That's a pretty nice shot.
It was, yes.
Just hoping to get a little further, but man, to miss that 5-ball, to miss that side pocket, that's great control.
Yeah. What do you like from here? Do you try and click the right side or the left side of the one ball?
I always over click the right side of the one ball, so I actually like to play this, the one ball, 2 rails, off the head rail, side rail, and underneath, and leave my cue ball at that end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How about you?
Oh, God. You know, there was a time in my life when I was cutting things really thin just beautifully, and I love to thin cut that one ball and send the cue ball up. It also is a great way to scare your opponent. You know, if you can thin cut that one ball successfully and then get the cue ball all the way up table, it's a great first shot. But I'm with you. The older I get and the worse my eyesight gets, the more I try not to take those shots unless I have to. And there was another option, which you pointed out, which is to just knock it up table, which he did really beautifully. He slid that cue ball over nice.
Totally.
I think he showed in one shot why he's here playing for the finals.
Yep, and went straight through. So he is so far undefeated,
He went
which means
straight
Daniel will
through.
have to double dip it.
Daniel is the coming from behind and has to double dip. That is really important to keep in mind during this match. This is a great hit.
Nice solid
He
kick.
popped it right in the nose, too. Oh, no, almost. He almost got some love for hitting it so good.
And, you know, I think at this level, these are really strong players. These are basically semi-pro players.
I agree.
And that I still see that kick a lot. You see the kick to the center of the ball.
Yeah.
It's hard to leer to get out to the edge of the ball. I think all these guys are going to hit very consistently.
Yeah.
But once you start aiming those kick shots, that's when really raise that next level. It seems like that 3 must go past the 4 ball.
It must. Yeah, he hit that really smoothly and nicely, too.
And this is where we'll finally get to see Bernardo kind of open up a little bit. He's got a nice open table here, no real problems.
Bernardo was a little late on the scenes. He got here just in time to play. He must have been practicing in the other room, but he came in looking calm and collected and ready to play some pool.
He definitely does. And I tell you, winning one race to 6 is a lot shorter road than,
Yeah, trying to double dip
a guy, especially a guy that went straight through.
Right.
Nice shot.
We got a great vantage point of the pros right across from us. I always like when they're playing in the, now I'd be making stuff up, but it's the Predator tournament on the 9-foots they also have going on, the league tournaments here. I think in part just to get pros in the room so people have something to watch. And you know what I mean? I think Ozzy came up with this as a way to entice people to come to Worlds.
Yeah, we got Darren Appleton playing over there right now.
He is one of my favorite players.
Darren is?
He is. Yeah.
His drills are just phenomenal.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
Yeah, I like his game. I have his cue. The cue that I bought in part I bought that cue in part because Darren was playing with that cue at the time. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Is Darren still a Predator guy? I think he is.
All I know is he doesn't have that cue anymore.
Got it.
It's hard to know with sponsorships these days who's doing what, and with the last year and a half being crazy, I don't know who's with who anymore.
I think we're already seeing just how more advanced these players are. He's really taking his time. He just got a little funny on this angle, and he's just trying to make sure he doesn't get himself in trouble.
And this is the part he was trying to figure out. Yeah, he knew that he was going to have some angle, and he was trying to make sure.
I thought he had a good angle to just stop on that 6, but it looks like he's going to carry right through that 8-9
in between
window.
the gap, right? Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
That was pretty strong, my friends. Bernardo Estevan. Where's he from?
Bernardo is from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
So this is actually the second.
Atlanta, I believe they call it.
Yeah. This is the second player we've seen on the stream play out of Mr. Q's 2. And he wants to give a shout-out to the Blender House. All right.
Very cool. I believe there was a character in Kill Bill, Estevan, the old man that she meets.
Estevan, yeah. I think you might be right.
Yeah, David Carradine, anyway.
And it looks like he got a little tricky here. He wouldn't have wanted to jack up, and if you're a little lower on the table, he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I bet he's going to jack up for the stop shot-ish. You know, the cue ball's going to slide 2-3 inches towards the 9 ball.
It's really easy to let this go and end up low on the 9 ball. Yeah. But taking his time. Nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he kept that under control and left himself a makeable shot. You know what I mean? If you're a decent player, this is a makeable shot.
Yeah, you don't want to end up on top of the shot. Really taking his time.
Yeah,
standing up and walking around. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think that you just make so many more balls when you do that.
I do
don't
too.
Feel rushed.
Yep.
If I'm thinking about anything else, try and get that out of my head.
Yep.
You have a unique ability to do that. What tool do you use?
I count.
You're still counting.
My mama taught me how to count, and I just keep doing that. Yeah, I still count. Yeah, I count from the moment I stand up till the moment I sit down, and sometimes even when I'm sitting down if I'm having negative self-thoughts.
And that's all the time. Always counting.
No.
When we're commentating, are you counting?
No.
No, just playing.
Just when I'm playing, man. Yeah,
got it.
Yeah. I like thinking about other stuff while I'm doing stuff. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm always thinking about something else mid-conversation.
Are you ever singing while you're counting? Because I sing. I definitely.
I used to sing and whistle when I was a kid. Yeah, as I was fine-tuning what works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely used to sing. I would whistle loud when I was winning, to annoy my opponents. That was not a nice thing, but I used to do it while I was shooting, not them.
Well, Edward brings up a good question. I would say the Fargo Fair range this year, I believe, is about 615, and then it caps at 720. Is that correct?
That is exactly the answer. So. That's exactly the answer, yeah. They figure pro pool starts at 720. CSI, BCA, and Fargo say that anyone above 720 does not belong in an amateur event. So I would take that to mean that they consider them a pro, but they do not say they consider them a pro, but they definitely don't allow them in amateur events. And I personally would like to see that carried out throughout the country.
Yeah, I agree.
And the world. Heck, the universe.
The universe. Moon pool. When it happens. And it's going to
right.
Mark my words.
Yep.
So we see two different schools of breakers, and really two different schools of 9-ball players here.
Right.
Daniel Schneider, definitely a magic rack breaker. You saw a lot of success there. And then you saw Bernardo, hard rack, hit the heck out of the balls, makes a couple balls, but made the one ball. So he's probably going to have a harder time controlling that opening shot than Daniel will.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. He's got a tough cut up the rail on this 2. Worked out great. Nice little nudge from the 4.
Summer and I were in Texas a while ago playing for a tournament, and they had never heard of a magic rack, that's not true. That's an exaggeration, but not much of an exaggeration.
Not much of an exaggeration.
Let's say this. They had heard of it, and they said, not so much.
I felt like they may still be convinced that it's magic,
They definitely didn't believe it. They did not believe it. Do you believe in magic? No, they don't believe in magic. Don't even sing the whole verse. No, they stop you mid-verse.
I'm going to stop you now.
I don't. Anyway.
All
right, drawn back for the 6 ball. Just a big shot, just a big full stroke back.
That's what I was afraid of.
That is what you needed, though,
Because you were trying to stay on the left-hand side.
Well, and if I hit it, I want to hit it. And, you definitely don't want to slow roll into that position.
He's a smooth player, though.
He's very smooth, yes. I think if your last name is Estevan, you better be smooth.
You better be.
There's expectations that come with that. You know what I mean?
I don't think they take a lot of last names away, but I feel like if you weren't hitting smooth balls, they consider it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
The naming commission's going to...
Right, they come at you.
This is tough. Because you're right on the ball, it's really easy to hit that very thin. I would consider coming to the right side rail, left side rail, and behind the 7 ball.
Yeah. Basically thinning off the 6 ball with lots of English, depending on which way you went. See, he's standing on a different side of the ball. I'm with you. I would want to hit it towards where he's standing with right-hand English, and I'd want to thin it so that the 6 barely moves towards the rail.
Yeah.
And that the cue ball goes into the long rail and then comes up table. And
so would you want to go into the long rail just 1 rail, or would you try and go 2?
I would want to go as many as I could go and still leave the 6 ball basically where it was. I'd have to get on that ball and really see what it looked like before I would know that. If it's set up perfectly, I might be able to slam that cue ball and the 6 ball barely moves. You know what I mean? But in a lot of cases, the main thing is when I'm done, I need that 6 wired to the rail, because then I don't have to hook the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He can see the 6 all day. He still ain't going to be able to make it or have low odds of making it.
And he's coming back to this side. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
That corner pocket up there is huge from there. Going 2 rails really doesn't pay out.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get stuck behind that 7-9, easy to clip the 8 ball, a lot easier to leave a shot. How do you line this up when you're looking for the thin part of the ball that you want to hit? Are you closing an eye? Are you both eyes down?
Both eyes? No, yeah, I'm not closing an eye, no. I'm standing and positioning my body first. So I'm definitely standing there and moving my body an inch at a time, almost literally, until I'm seeing what I need to see gap-wise.
Until you see a gap.
Until I see the exact size of the gap that I want. And then I get down and aim and look. But I trust my physical body, I guess. See, and again, this is a shot where you kind of have to be on it to really tell. Maybe what he's doing makes a lot of sense.
That corner pocket's just huge from there. I like the idea, but he just caught that point, and that's really unfortunate.
What kind of cue is that, you think?
That Daniel's playing with?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I can probably tell you. Oh, my gosh.
It looks like an old school Mally, and I don't think it is.
This is Daniel Schneider, his nickname. Didn't see that one coming. It's Daniel. He's playing out of San Antonio, Texas.
Oh,
and
nice.
He is sponsored by Predator and Kamui.
Oh, it's a Predator Q. It's a P3.
It is.
He's sponsored by Predator and Kamui.
I guess so.
He plays okay then.
It sounds that way.
Okay.
And his goal is to just keep improving. He wants to give a shout out to his family and to his sponsors again, Predator and Kamui. Well, he's going to go to 1-1.
Nice.
Expect to see some really good pool out of these guys.
Yeah.
So far, nobody's broken and ran, but again, we'll be able to watch this rack here, and I think Daniel's got a pretty good. I think being able to control that one ball off this break with the Magic Rack just makes all the difference in the world.
Right. No, I agree. I think it'll pay off. So on the right-hand side of the score, that's definitely a dice, or a die, I think. If
A die, yeah.
On the left hand of the screen, it is a...
it's a wolf triangle.
What are the... It's a what? A wolf triangle?
I don't actually know. Yeah, or maybe like a...
What's the Rockshire test? Rockshire test? That's what it looks like to me. It looks like an ink blot that you're supposed to interpret.
Yeah.
I say it's a crab in a rack of a cue, of a pool
crab
rack.
rack. All right.
It's a crab sitting in a pool ball rack.
I can go with that. It's tough to argue, you know. Daniel's more of the dice guy. Oh, and he made the one ball. I didn't watch that closely enough, but sometimes you come across that and you pop that one ball right in the side.
He thinks maybe the 9 goes off the rail, off the 8 in the corner. Just oh no, he's using draw. He just checking.
Yeah, I think he's gonna slide up for this one.
Yeah,
it's really easy for me to overhit this. Yeah. Like we said, he is playing the pro event also, which means he's been playing on 9-footers.
Wowzers.
And sometimes adjusting back to playing on the 7s can be tricky. These are small tables.
Yep.
Great control there. Didn't want to bump that into the rail, but we'll still do.
You know, I'm really good at switching table sizes. What I'm not good at is switching games.
Huh.
8-ball to 9-ball, 9-ball versus one pocket. Yeah, to do them just one after the other.
Makes sense.
It's tough for me to go back and forth like that.
Do you feel like the one pocket we've been playing is going to be good for your 8-ball game? You're ready. You're as ready as you can be.
It's just hitting balls. Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
Are you trying to just pop this forward to the center of the table, take the 6 on the side?
I'm hitting this natural speed. No, softer than that. I probably would have gone softer than that.
Yeah.
Wherever the cue ball landed probably would have been okay. I'd be less than worried about it. I don't like that shot. So I'm real focused on doing it as careful as possible. Popping it like he did. I just, it lowers my odds.
Daniel is wasting no time. And there we go. We got our first break and run.
Good job, Daniel.
Excellent out there from Daniel.
So exciting pool here in Las Vegas.
Yes, indeed.
Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada. Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada.
Give
a shout out to our sponsors.
All right. Yeah, who the voice you're doing, that's Rowdy Rich. Brought to you, Bad Boys TV, sponsored by Diamond Billiards Products, Littman Lights, Billiard Shopping Network, and OBQs, and everyone watching this channel. Thank you so much. And the CSI BCA World League Championships are brought to you by Diamond and Predator.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
There's that powerful break again.
That's a good
Does
break.
he get a look at the 1? He can see it. The 9 ball is headed towards that lower right-hand corner pocket, but not a great opening shot here.
If this is a ring game, I'm playing that 1-5-9 combo all day long.
All right.
And with gusto.
I
might even say, hey, watch this, suckers. Do some real smack-talking ring game style.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ring game. You kind of got it. You're
prepared to cry, my friends.
Yeah.
Slam! And then you hit it really hard, just everybody.
Because every ball on the table is going to move.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I like my opponents jumpy.
Makes sense. Do you ever fake tickle them? Do you ever go for like a little?
No,
psych
no,
them
I
out when
don't.
they're-
No, I don't.
That's probably good.
Yeah, in this world, that's not. Yeah. Now I think another thing that I like to do, which is call the 9 in the side pocket, and then play a safety on the 3 ball.
I like that move too.
Or play an 8 ball, I guess more specifically. But yeah. call something completely different, and then don't do it.
I also like that move.
I do that a lot in Saratoga because it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Ooh,
see, that's what I was.
Ooh.
It's funny that he did that because that's what I was
Ha
saying.
ha ha ha.
I would have probably gone to draw that instead of, because that 5 is just so dead on the rail
Yeah.
there. But what I like about yours, if we're playing a ring game, is you're getting the 5 in play too.
Well, I like that it was exciting. He's going to draw back into the 9, I think, or I certainly would. Or is he just dead banking the 1 ball? Now, I got to say, I'd safety. If I'm trying to not ride the 9 from here, which is probably smart. Oh, never mind. I didn't know the 1 went.
So you know you're making contact with the 5. So I'm playing this with high. Oh, he's going the other way. I like that because he's going to clip off the inside of the 5, and he's going to try and go towards a head rail, left side rail, and then back out. It does look like that's a natural path. Oh, no. He was drawing it.
Okay, well.
I did not read that well.
He's got the bank. The problem, obviously, is going to be the shape on the 5 after the bank is tricky. Yeah, at some point I'm playing safe. I hate to get so far I can't turn around.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm afraid he's heading for, you know.
Well, but he's looking at banking this and coming around 3 rails. The tricky thing about this is you can't draw this ball. If you do, you're going to make contact with the 8.
Right.
So you really got to punch this. And
Oh, my gosh.
It's a phenomenal shot.
Wow.
Really, really nice shot.
That was a great, especially. Yeah,
We're beginning to see why this guy's a sponsored player.
Yeah, that was a good
Look out, 8 ball.
too.
He gets all the way around it. Great shot.
Nice.
Just going to draw straight back off this 6 ball. Nice touch. This guy runs racks. All right, so kind of gets on the wrong side of that 8 ball, but it should be easy to just punch around. You can make that 9 from most anywhere. So just follow through. And Daniel taking this thing to 3-1. At this point, I have to bring up something that's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out.
Tell me.
Like I said, this is a race to 6. Daniel is on the bottom. Daniel informed me before the match that he...
Oh, let's talk about it.
Oh, you know what? Let's not talk about it because I don't know who's listening, and that could be... Let's not talk about it. It's true.
We almost caused a mafia hit without realizing it, and I'm just going to let you wonder.
We'll discuss later, without a doubt. Oh, and that he just snapped that 9 ball. Wow.
Ooh, that counts for a win.
In this game, it does. Holy cow! That goes to 4-1, Daniel. Let's see if Bernardo can answer.
All right, I'm trying to cop clothing. I'm trying to get free clothes.
Yeah?
Yep, I'm using Messenger and my position in life to get free clothing.
What sort of clothing?
Pool-related clothing, billiards-related clothing, Savage billiards clothing.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, he made the other yellow ball. 1 goes. He's got to look at the 2. Unfortunately, not a great shot on it.
4-1 already. My gosh.
It's huge.
You know what goes fast? 9 ball with
9
good
ball.
players on a 7-foot table.
Yes, indeed.
Those are the combination of those 3 things.
That's 1 break and run.
Right, good
run.
point.
Yep.
Yeah, good
1 run
point.
off there, and then also a 9 ball break.
Good point. You're right.
He did have a window.
Oh, he did have a window.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
At this point, I like him to get out on this rack for sure.
His odds are definitely. Come on, Bernardo Esteban.
So
That's
he's
the
going to want to get
coolest
on
name I've ever heard.
It really is.
Dude.
Are you thinking right now, like, maybe I could have another kid?
That's what I was just going to say. I was going to think if I could guarantee it was going to be a boy, I mean, I'd have to think about it.
So I loved his speed. He just got a little wider than he
Little
wanted to
safety, like behind the
be. He's going to
7.
wire him up.
Yeah, that's smart. Smarty McSmart. Yeah, I agree with that. That's definitely what you want to do. 3 rails is nice because it kicks the 5 out of there and leaves the cue ball low. Interesting. So he's got some sort of a diamond system that he's using there. He's using math, folks.
And he is not wasting any time whatsoever. So trying to catch the backside of this 5 ball.
Oh, boy.
And misses it. All right, so the safety pays off. Nice shot for Bernardo there.
I don't think I'd change anything that happened there. I mean, he just missed it. You know what I mean? That was a great shot. That was a great shot. It's hard to get around that 5 and not touch it.
It really is.
You know, is I guess what I'm saying. You know,
it's big from there.
Yeah.
I thought he was lining up a little high, but
well, you were right.
But again, it's hard to. I say all the time how hard it is for us to read. So I definitely didn't have a better look at it than him. And he's got a system. I don't even have a system. You know, I'm just like I think I hit right there.
I wonder how high he can count.
I think he looks like a pretty smart guy.
I think so too. I was just alluding to my counting. Yes.
And you said like 30. 30s is
25, 30. Yeah, exactly. Why stress yourself out? Yeah. It gets complicated after 30. You know what I'm saying?
So you count pretty well, just not great. I mean, you get into 30s.
You know, I don't like to show off, but I think I could count to at least 80.
Back of the pocket. I think you could too.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No, I don't have that kind of time is the thing. I can't even imagine how long that would take. Probably days, but
is there any sort of disruption in the counting? I mean, you get 27, 28. Are you thinking, I'm almost to 30. It's time to turn this thing around.
Yeah, I'll just start first. Sometimes I'll start fresh every shot.
But is it just
I do whatever
27, 28, 1,
yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Not a thought.
Mm.
Huh. Have you ever done the alphabet? Tried like an ABC thing?
No. But that's because, do you know to say the alphabet thing backwards?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that to save my life. That's really hard for me. Whereas I could obviously count backwards. What I'm getting at is I know my numbers better than my letters, Pa. I learned my numbers better.
I gotcha.
Because you want it to be subconscious. You want it to be, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You don't want to have to think about it.
That makes sense. That's the whole reason.
I find letters confusing, I guess, is what I'm trying to not say.
Is he going to try and just make contact with this 9 to stop himself there?
Oh.
Okay, so ran through.
I like his game, man. Daniel Schneider. Where's he playing out of?
Daniel Schneider, San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. Any shout-outs?
Speaking of Texas.
All right, just a sec. I'm going to put on my glasses. Nickname is Daniel. Well, Daniel, I'm going to tell you what, my friend. You need some different friends who have a little more creativity about them. I'm going to guess that your friends are not artists.
I missed what just happened, but it looked like he just popped that 3 ball, and I guess he must have scratched on the side.
Ooh.
That's a big turnaround for Bernardo there.
Yeah, and he'd like to thank his family and his sponsors. I shouldn't make fun of his nickname. Do you know what my nickname is?
Mike D.
Mike D. Isn't that funny?
Do call you Mike D.
I've had people ask me before, what's your nickname? And I'm like, yeah, it's Mike D.
It's my name.
You know, my name's not Mike D. My name's Michael. My wife calls me Michael. My daughter calls me Michael.
Your daughter calls you Michael?
No, she calls me Dad, but she doesn't call me Mike D. Yeah,
Have
there's one child in the world. There's one child in the world who calls me Mike D, and it is my friend Mike C. His daughter calls me Mike D.
That's awesome.
It's interesting. It's not really my favorite, but it's okay. You know, I worked with kids for years and years and years.
Oh, you don't like it?
Well, Mike D's like it's a persona. It's not even a real thing at this point. You know what I mean? I don't know. No, I don't like it. Kids and women should call me Michael.
I want
women that I'm like romantic with, or that are like my mom, or I don't know, like people in my lives. No,
romantic with, or like your
I
mom?
don't know.
Those
are two different things. I'm just saying. People in my personal life, I definitely prefer Michael. Nobody calls me Mike D. My mother-in-law doesn't call me Mike D. My brother-in-law doesn't call me Mike D. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at, dude.
I guess I do. I'm just going to let that one go because I could keep going with that.
I'm just saying it's, definitely a nickname.
Are the same people that fake tickle you? Do they call you Mikey?
Nobody fake tickles me, man.
It's interesting.
I don't come across as a guy that you'd want to fake tickle, really.
I'm just curious why that was something you would choose to bring up if people didn't. I mean,
You'd have to remind me when did it come up, and then I could help you come up with content.
Last match, about an hour ago.
I know, yeah, but what were we talking about? Nervous like somebody's going to fake tickle him?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I've had a long life. It's happened before in my life. People want to fake goose me. You went to school, right? Shit happens, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's true.
Oh, Bernardo, nice. And I'm sorry to Bernardo's family and everyone that cares about this that we're talking about my fake tickling experiences in 6th grade. Oh, no.
I didn't even see it pop in there.
Oh, brutal. I'm watching it on the relay. Oh, geez. So that takes it to 5. Oh, man.
Yep. That's a big turnaround.
Yeah, I'm definitely not rooting for anybody, but you hate to see stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. All right, they're checking to make sure to see.
All right, there's some controversy there.
Just verifying which one, and it is Bernardo. It is Bernardo's break. Yeah, I suppose so. So that was two fouls in a single rack, and that's something that we haven't seen a lot of at all.
Yeah. I have a friend, Mike Stevens, a good player, who says that in a short race to this, a short race like a race to 5, you have one mistake.
One mistake, but not 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Bernardo's back at the table. He's exactly where he needs to be. Hopefully getting a look at that one ball, and it looks like he's got it.
Oh, bummer. It's not makeable,
Rolled
though.
right behind that 8.
Yeah, and at that distance, it's hard to do a stop shot because that one ball's going to come around on you.
He's a pretty aggressive player. I could see him trying to play the carom off the 6. And there's a chance it just goes. We might not be able to see it.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance it goes. Now, I almost like hitting the one ball and putting the 6 behind putting the cue ball behind the 6 because the 1's going to go forward into the rail and bounce away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that, except a little different, but still, that's a great shot. Did something happen?
Nope. All right. There you go. So he's going to tie that up. It looks like he does. One ball doesn't go. I don't think he's got room to put it behind him. It's an interesting shot. I like not taking a swing at the hit. It doesn't look like he can play off the 6 and get under the 7 with it. It looks like it'll make contact with the 6 and the 7.
Yeah.
But it looks like he might just... No, that looks like what he's trying. I think I'd like to thin off the top of the 1 and get behind the 7. Okay. Like that. Open it up. It does look like the 6 ball's in the way of the 1. Looks like he can see part of the ball. And boy, I tell you, thinning that 1 ball and staying high at the side pocket is a pretty tough position to be in. He does it perfectly.
Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, that was a tough
Keeps the 2-8-4 as the blocking balls, gets him all the way down to the foot rail. It's a great shot.
All right, well, okay, he's going a different way. I think I would go basically straight up table towards the 6 ball kind of, but punch it with right hand English. So that when I hit that rail, it spun over to the 1, but I'm also sitting up here, so maybe I'm not seeing it quite like he is.
Barely misses the top of that ball.
Yeah, he sure did.
And, you know, it's still not a gimme here. Probably going to leave himself a little angle on that 1 because the 1's also going to pop off the rail after he makes a 6 here.
Yeah. Good for him. He's a good aggressive player. I would have had to at least think about trying to win the match on a 3 foul because that amuses me. And guys on 2 already, I would have to at least take a second and think about that.
I understand that. All right, 2 to the 4. I mean, this 4-5 transition is the big deal here.
Yeah.
You want to get good on this 5 ball because the 5 to 7 can get you a little bit squirrely. All right, plays that great. Picking out his line. He's going to come across to that right side rail and then back. He just wants to make sure he gets above the 8 ball for a nice clear shot at the 8, or at the 5. Hits that really well. And I tell you, they like us to stay away from predictions, but it's looking like we're going to a second set here.
Wow. I would say so, my friends.
This match is going to be done in potentially under 40 minutes, which means...
What do you think that means?
Well, I mean, if we have any kind of deadline, I think they're going to stay under it. So.
Oh, for future stuff, yeah, because, you know, they have that bandsaw commission going on, too.
Great shot.
Nice.
Boy, and he's made it look really, really effortless. Daniel's just playing great out there. Well, that's the end of set one.
Guys.
Congratulations. We're going to see a second flip or a lag. We're going to reset the score here.
Yeah, because we just keep the tape rolling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to do it.
All right, I'm going to sit and breathe for a second.
You're all good. To everybody out there tuning in, that was the first set of this Platinum Division Finals. Daniel Schneider attempting to double dip Bernardo Estevan. It looks like Daniel has stepped away from the table. He's probably taking a little bathroom break before the second set. Just to let you guys know, we are live out there. This is live from the 2021 CSI BCA World Championships. There were 122 people that jumped into this division, or 112 players in this division. This is a $3,500 first place payout and a $2,000 second place payout. And it looks like they're grabbing that score sheet over there, getting everything set up. And the gentleman coming back to the table. It looks like they're going to lag once again. You don't see a lot of short table lagging. Esteban coming to the other side of the table. Wow, that's a terrific lag. Oh my gosh. And it looks like Daniel won the lag. That was a near perfect lag there. Great speed. They both had to take a look at it. Didn't have to call a ref, fortunately. Haven't seen a lot of referee calling over here. It's nice to see the players be able to work that out on their own. And again, this is Summerfield Habner and Michael D. with Bad Boys TV coming to you live from the 2021 CSI World Championship, BCA World Championship. This is the 9-ball division Platinum Finals. Daniel already took down the first set, and he's attempting to double dip Bernardo, who went straight through. So we are 1 race to 6 for $1,500. That's good action. Daniel breaking with the magic rack, but breaking pretty hard. I was talking about controlling that head ball, and with that kind of speed, it's a little more tough to control the 1 ball. You're definitely going to make that wing ball, but yeah, you have a good chance of making the 1, which, I mean, leaves a lot more to chance in the rack. Looks like he thought a little bit about that combo. He's thinking about back cutting the 3 ball. I mean, the 3-9 is right there, but boy, at this level, these guys aren't really wanting to take that kind of chance. Oh, he may be trying to play the 5 ball.
I'm going. All right, there we go.
Yeah. He was trying to back cut it. Look outside pocket. You know, it's pretty much the only mistake that we saw Daniel make last match was he did scratch.
Yeah.
But played a really controlled game. He just ran through that first set.
Yeah. I would imagine Bernardo is hoping that he can have a moment to shine in this set. He didn't have a lot of chances to run out. You know, he didn't.
Yeah.
Made a couple mistakes, but nothing major. He just didn't really have a chance.
Yeah, a really strong player.
Yeah.
Bernardo attempting to get up onto the right side of that 5 ball. So probably, or maybe he was trying to run short.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a tough spot. So at this point, you got to kick head rail and try and make that 4-ball. It's a very makeable kick. Do you like to go rail first on the kick?
I'd probably jump this.
You jump this?
I think I would jump this. I know that's a little crazy because it's close, but the way things are sitting right now, it's already not going my way. Kicking it's probably not going to win me the match or the game. I'm going to do that.
Wow.
Well, that's great. Good for him.
That's a great kick.
Good for him.
Yeah, kicking that baby down the rail is a tricky shot. I'm trying to go to the left side rail and back out on this one, as opposed to just try and drift over and stop. Oh, maybe not. He might have a good angle to just...
Yeah, we'll see. That's the kind of thing that can be hard to tell if you're not at the table, you know, but I agree.
It is.
If you had a little more angle, we'll have to see. It looks like he's getting ready to do what you said. Yeah.
I like that, doesn't it?
Sometimes you get down there and take a couple practice strokes, and you're like, oh, that's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looked like he did, and then he started stroking big, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of patience out of him. He's stood up and taken some good second looks at things.
Yep.
Just drawn straight back.
I like that. Why, don't strain yourself. You know, that there's natural shape. Why worry about it, you know?
These cuts, I have a hard time. I just want to overhit this ball. I want to make sure it cuts clean.
I like that shot. It's such a floaty shot. It just always floats the same, yeah.
Yeah, and perfect dead on for a straight down win on game 1. Just follow this ball straight down. 9-ball in the lower right-hand corner.
The Watcher. I think that was a scary TV show back in the radio days.
Was it?
I don't know.
Scary TV show back in the radio days, huh?
You know what I mean. Yeah, serial drama kind of thing.
Got it. Well, and the smoothest name around, taking down game 1 in a pretty smooth fashion.
I like it.
Yeah, Bernardo playing good out there. Daniel with an unfortunate lay on that opening break.
Yeah. No, we're seeing some good pool, boy, but Bernardo had a great kick, kicking that ball in from there.
Yep.
That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that can turn the whole momentum of the match around.
Right, that one shot really, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine he break and run here, or breaks, makes the 9-ball. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just imagine.
Let's all just sit here and imagine. Daniel with a 9-ball break last time. Bernardo yet to get a good opening shot off this break. He's pocketing balls really well, but has not had a good look at the one.
No, it's a big deal, too. Oh. I'm going to tell him about the Magic Rack Corporation and the product that they've come out with.
It's so hard for me to not talk about, and I know that everybody feels so differently about it, but it's a relevant thing. It really is.
Yeah.
So leaves himself inside the 8. Yeah, I guess you kind of got it, but man, I don't like queuing over that 8-ball. But he's got a nice easy punch out for the 2 in the lower or upper right-hand corner pocket.
Nice. That's a good way to start. I like it. Taking advantage of that. Is this in Texas, Monique? No, this is not. This is in Las Vegas. It's the CSI BCA World Championships 2021 taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Rio Casino.
Boy, and I don't think he was trying to line up this combo, but that's what he's left with. And it looks like he's going to shoot the combo and try and get safe at the same time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so he's really going to try and spin this ball. Tries it. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. That was almost really beautiful.
Really?
That was pretty neat, the way he shot that. Yeah, it almost looked like he was going 9 off the 6, but I guess not.
Well, and that's kind of what he's dealt as well. Bernardo here with a chance at the 9-ball. Do you even like to think about the 9-ball in this situation, or do you just commit to making the 3?
Commit to making the 3, yeah. Because I think realistically, you learn after a while that you're not going to make the 9-ball. You're going to touch the 9-ball,
and then you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. You're sacrificing your entire easy out because you wanted to touch the 9-ball like a little kid, or like you're counting Koopa and you're a Cherokee Warrior or something. Now, unfortunately, the 5-ball got
tied up. Yeah, I kind of like trying to duck for cover here. Kind of like trying to...
Well, geez, because there's not a great safety off of the 5-ball. It's not, sometimes
No.
it's set up to where you can push the ball behind another object ball real easy. Oh, that's a good shot, Bernardo.
It is.
See, that's how Bernardo got here in the first place. He plays good.
Without a doubt.
Monique, where are you from? Where are you watching from?
Oh. Well, look at that. Oh, man.
Oh,
That's
my
a
gosh.
really, really fortunate turn of events there for Daniel.
Just for the record, I don't know if you guys could see it. He raised his hand up to Bernardo and an apology for
Yeah.
making that. That's become a
And that's good sportsmanship.
that's become a courtesy thing in these last 5 years or so. I feel like
Yeah.
that was not always there. And yeah, it is a sportsmanship thing. I think
Yeah.
people have started to say, by the way.
You're not sitting there pumping your fist.
Right,
like,
exactly.
"Ooh,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, we used to yell and clap our hands and tap our feet.
The idea of gentleman pool is a really interesting one, and I do think that this is a gentleman sport. But it comes across in different ways in bar rooms and tournament play
Right.
because etiquette is just so different.
Yeah.
But a lot of people start saying gentleman pool when they talk about playing safety. It's like, no, this is a gentleman's game. We don't do that.
Oh, no.
Which to me is just
Oh,
so
no.
misleading.
Oh.
So that's 2 scratches on a break in a row, 1 for each. Bernardo with a wide spread. I mean, this is a good opportunity to get that game back. Yeah, nothing touching. No real tough transitions. I guess the 7 to the 8's the only real tough one.
No, this looks really nice.
Just going to sit that.
The 7 to the 8. You want to make sure you have some sort of a plan for what you're doing. You don't want to get on the right side of the 8-9 ball because it's just too tough. You got to get on the left side of that 8 ball. So yeah, your shape on the 7 has to really.
You also don't want to get flat on the 7 ball.
No.
So what do you think? Come right around the 1-1 diamond?
I like the angle that lets me 2-rail it. So I would want a flatter angle than that. So that I could 2-rail it around the table and just float in. But I think he's okay here. He's just going to use some little bit of bottom left, I think, and make that 7 and have the 8 ball float back up here.
You're totally right, though. That 2-railer is so much easier to come around.
It's just so natural.
Yeah.
It's just so natural. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's looking at just floating back up the center of the table and cutting the 8 to the lower left-hand corner pocket. And I just,
interesting. Yeah.
I do not want to do that. Wow. He hit that perfect. Man, oh man. That is not an easy thing to pull off.
You could do that, too.
Yeah, if you're going to hit it perfect.
Had I known that was an option, I would have picked that option.
Man, that is awesome. Could have landed that on the dollar bill.
Wow. That's
Great
impressive.
shot. All right, an excellent
Bernardo,
out there for
Estevan,
Bernardo.
nice shooting, buddy.
Able to take advantage of that scratch on the break, going up
Yeah.
2-1.
We got
All
a
right.
little crowd out there sitting at the bleachers cheering these guys
some people
on.
cheering them on. Hopefully they're tuning in also. Yeah, Bernardo and Daniel, if you guys watch this later, I think you guys both played an amazing match. Like you said, man, one mistake in these quick races turns it all around.
Yep, seriously.
Both these guys have scratched one time, and they've traded racks back and forth for it.
Right. Yeah, and 2-1 now with his break. This is a big deal.
And you notice Bernardo didn't scratch in one of the side pockets. He definitely got kicked in, and that's one of the chances you take with this hard break. You just got way more of a chance of getting that cue ball kicked.
Exactly, yeah.
Yep, so he squatted that cue ball perfectly and then got kicked again. Unfortunately, not pocketing a ball this time. And he got kicked so hard, he almost went 2 rails. That's wild. Up and down the table to scratch. A little tougher layout here for Daniel, but it does look like, I mean, if you can get on that 5 ball, you're going to be looking good. So just a straight punch draw shot. He's going to leave himself a steep angle for the 2. Never mind. He's going to come all the way back for the 2 ball. That worked out really, really well. Definitely a tough shot. He's going to try and combo that 4. It's kind of tough to see if he was going to try and sneak that by.
Nice. He's got to get to that 3 ball. This is the key here, obviously.
Do you like going up and back on this, or do you like
I do because
going
of the
around
5
the 8?
ball. Because of the 5 ball, yeah, I'm going to go up and back. I would go a lot farther up than that. I would have erred on the side of too far up because Well, because any cut, I don't like the cut now. Because on diamonds, it's just like the ball. It's like a pinball machine, you know. I mean, you cut this ball in, that cue ball's flying, man. It's just hard to not have it fly.
Oh, yeah.
So getting a little flatter on the 3 ball would help with that.
And at this point, he might be thinking about taking the 5 in that same pocket, just because the cue ball's going to be traveling so far. Kind of play that cue ball right back at the 7. Nope, over and back.
Yeah, see, that's
Don't get under that 6.
That is the danger of doing that, though.
Does make enough contact. It looks like he's got a good look at the 5 ball. Hard to say if that 5 goes past the 7. And it's hard to say if he can see the bottom side of it to get it in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, see, I think if he can't make it, he pretty much needs to slow roll it to land under the 9, but it looks like he's trying to make it.
I don't know if you guys are noticing we're whispering, but it's because we are very close to these players, and we're trying to do everything we can to not be audible.
Oh, no, I thought we were doing it because the monsters are trying to find us. And their vision isn't very good, but they work off of sound. That's what you had told me.
Oh, that's true.
Huh.
Damn,
No monsters here?
7-15, yep. He's right at the top of that. That's the first ball I think we've seen him miss.
Jerry, that is great information. Thank you, sir.
And that's a long way to a safety, so it gets pretty fortunate not letting Bernardo see the ball.
Yeah, seriously.
Looks like he can see the edge of the ball. But that's kind of a tricky save. It looks like Bernardo's going to try and bank the 5 ball back under the 8, but he can't help but make contact with the 9-7. That's a tricky shot. I almost consider 2-rail kicking the 5 at the side pocket.
Yeah, can I tell you what I do if it's a ring game?
Yeah.
I thin off with a 5 ball into the 9 ball, and I hit that really hard, and I hope for the best.
Yeah. What do you do when it's not a ring game? When you're playing for $1,500?
No, safety. Yeah, he was safe there for a second. If you watch how the ball went, he had him hooked.
Yeah.
And then this is pretty good, too. But, yeah, definitely safety. But as you know, in a ring game, safeties are illegal. And
Do you think he's banking this, or he's just going to use the 8 for separation?
I think he's going to use the 8 for separation.
That's a good shot.
Man.
And that's the trouble with the safety that Bernardo played, was he leaves an easy save for Daniel afterwards. So assuming your player is going to be able to play a good response safe. But he didn't have a lot of options at that point, you know? There just wasn't much the table had left him. I can't tell if he can see a piece of that 5 ball, but the way he's lining up, it looks like he can. I don't think he can kick the gap between the 6-8. Yeah, he's playing for the high side of the 5. And then he's trying to get all the way back to that head rail. Oh, and get behind that 7. It's a good shot. So again, doesn't leave him a great look at the 5 to make it, but leaves him the whole ball, which makes it pretty easy to play safe.
Yeah, exactly. Especially at this level, and yeah, he's got some real options here that he's going to figure out what he wants to do.
So I think Dan is, yep. I thought he was going to try and bank it back off the 6 and then get the backside of the 8 ball. Looks like he's going to go all the way under the 6 maybe. Yeah, nice shot. But again, he wishes he was hooked on that 8 ball so he doesn't leave this easy 2-railer.
Yeah, and does he have a window to hit the 5? I guess not.
Can you see from there?
That's what I'm trying to see. No, I can't quite tell. But it is an easy 2-railer, but I still like Daniel's shot.
Yeah, definitely strong. Ooh.
Oh,
what
gosh.
it goes. What a kick.
Gosh.
Nice shot.
Now I feel like he was trying to make that in the side pocket.
I think he was too.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Save that baby for the replay.
Oh,
He's a
good,
little
yeah.
straight on this.
A little, but I definitely think he's okay. From standing up, I'm standing up because my feet are driving me crazy. I think he's got natural shape on the 7, to be honest, with some right-hand English. We'll see how much he has to pop that.
That's a really nice controlled shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Boy, this is going to take him to 3-1, huh? Isn't that amazing?
It is.
Yeah.
Nice easy draw stroke. Pretty shot.
Now, do you use top left on this, or do you use bottom right?
I like to play this top left.
Okay.
How about you?
I like the bottom right, but on this one, I'm a little afraid of scratching, so I might use the top left. Well, he came up short on that. This is definitely makeable, but I can promise you if he's watching this video right now, he'd tell you he wished it to come up 5 more inches.
Yep, the 45-degree thing. He's right at that line.
Yeah,
he's
really
just steeper than 45 degrees. But, again, right down the rail, you got good visualization to make the ball. Got to think you'll make that ball.
Shot,
Touches the side rail, but goes to 3-1. Big win for Bernardo. That brings Daniel back to the table to break. Wow. And like we said, Daniel out of San Antonio, Texas. He is sponsored by Predator and Kamui. And his goal is to keep on improving. Like we've said, he's playing that Predator Diamond Open over there. So that's some big competition. Some of the best players in the world there.
Oh yeah, that would be a fun one to play.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounded like I was going to do a rap song right there.
That's
A little scratch. Yep, exactly.
Are you still considering it?
Well,
Is there a rap option?
There should always be a rap option. How does Bernardo only have 56 games in Fargo, LOL?
It's a good question.
Well, first question you got to ask Jerry is where's he from? I've been to parts of the country where they think Fargo is a movie and they don't know what you're talking about. And then I've been to other parts of the country like Oregon where even non-pool players are like, yeah, I heard of Fargo because I got a buddy that won't shut up about it.
Yeah.
So it really does depend. That's how you end up with that.
He is from Atlanta, and I do know they have BCA in Atlanta. So I don't know. Oh, he overhit that ball. I don't know if that's it, but you know, a lot of players don't play league, and there's a very good chance that he hasn't played a whole lot of BCA league.
Well, I would say that, yeah, there's a guarantee, because if you're playing BCA League these days, it automatically goes to Fargo. But that's only been in place for a couple years. Yeah.
Fargo is still new, and it's going to take a little bit of time. Look at this, right on that 7 ball.
That was a hell of a shot.
That's a really nice shot.
Daniel, that was a great shot, man. You've had a couple of really nice safeties. I wonder if you play one pocket. I'm going to say you definitely play one pocket.
I think Daniel works out is what he does. I think this guy hits a lot of balls.
Yeah, I do too.
And I've definitely seen him play throughout the week, and hits really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bernardo does have a single rail kick to make this ball. He is jacked up over the 7 if he wants to take it that way. I think you got to do that, though. Don't you think? You got to kick off that side rail and try and make it?
As I've said, yeah, in this match, you better be going for it, basically, you know, yeah. I would even think about, could he go 2 rails into the 6?
Yeah, the 9 just feels big from there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I would,
whatever
I do, I'm trying to make it. And I'm probably hitting it with get out of town speed. You know, when I knock it, I needed to get away from each other.
Yeah, because the last thing you want to do is end up here in the same position.
I don't want to slow roll it. Yeah, I want those balls away from each other.
Well, we did see him cut one of these kicks down the rail last time.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I have a feeling Bernardo, to answer the Fargo question again, I think that Bernardo is a billiards player. He's kicked the ball really well. He's obviously had a really good line. Oh, man, it almost came back for him. Don't do it. Oh,
wow.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, this is, you know, again, I'd have to say, this is that point in the race where 4-1 is awesome and 4-3 is nothing. You know what I mean? Or 3-2, you know what I mean? It just, you're barely in the lead. You're barely in the lead at 3-2. Whereas at 4-1, you're doing good. So that was a big loss.
Leaves himself a perfect little angle there. Oh, he doesn't get there.
Oh, my gosh.
And he has that nice smooth stroke, and I tell you, it's easy to just let up a little bit on that. And I think, you know, he was thinking about drawing straight at that pocket.
Yes.
And just knew he didn't want to overdo it. I've seen him fire a couple banks, though, and this guy banks the ball real well. Looks like he's probably going to bank in that lower right-hand corner pocket. It's a great shot at just a really clean line. Overhits it.
Oh, he was thrown off for messing up.
Second scratch this game.
Oh.
Oof. And conceding the game.
That's good, nice. That's good. That's nice.
Well, Bernardo, like you said, 4-1 is a real different position to be in.
You know, to say that Bernardo got dominated the first match, not through any fault of his own or anything, but I mean, listen, there was a guy that shot a lot the first match, and there was a guy that didn't shoot as much, and I mean, it is what it is. It's funny how in this match, but we had predicted that I mean, that Bernardo just needed a chance. If he had gotten this far, he was going to do good.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Like you said, one mistake and turn it all around, and I mean, 6-1?
Yeah.
6-1 looks big, but I mean, very little has to happen.
Yes. Well, I think this set just turned around, or at least, you know, it made a big difference, that scratch right there.
Daniel's got to be really frustrated at this point.
Yep.
I mean, knowing that you were, a foot away of draw.
Yep.
And then to force that bank. And you kind of saw him. I haven't seen him take a hasty shot like that yet. And I felt like he hit that bank frustrated.
Yeah. Yes, I completely, yes.
And he went a little bit wide, too. I also feel like the 8-ball was frozen on the rail, so he probably had to pop it to get out of the way.
Right. I need a curtain so that I can move around back here and not drive these guys crazy.
Yeah, it's tough. I know. I keep not wanting to stand up because...
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Well, that 9-ball is moving.
Wowzers, folks. Look at that.
Makes a ball, has a look at the 1, doesn't have a great shot on the 1.
He doesn't. He's got some nice safety options as far as just sliding off the 1 ball and setting up table. But
that safe's kind of tough. That side pocket's big from there.
Yeah.
I think I'm banking this 1 ball. And I'm going to do it with draw because I know the 2 ball's going to go around that 7, and I'm going to hope to end up with the cue ball on the right side of the table. Drills that ball. Nice shot. That rack just opened up a whole lot. This 6-7 transition is no fun at all.
Bernardo would love to get on the hill right now, my God.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get to the backside of the 3, or he's got to just line up to take the combo. Do you think you try and play over to the left side of the table and play the 3 in the right-hand side pocket?
I definitely don't want to play the combo, yeah. I think I go 2 rails to get under the 3 ball for the side pocket shot, or at least 1 rail to get there, for depending on what side pocket I'm trying to get at. So there was almost shape for 1. That's what I like. Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
Now my next question is, though, going to be, getting from the 5 to the 6 to the 7 is going to be a little tricky, and it's the kind of thing that looks easy in your mind until it's time to do it. And then you realize you got to get good shape on that 6, and then how do you get out of there from underneath the 9 ball? And
if I'm watching this a year from now and I'm looking at this, I'm wondering why I didn't play shape on the 3 ball to play the 3-9-6.
Yeah.
Because right there, you're going to hang the 9 in the pocket.
Right.
And
maybe leave yourself a combo. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's a good point.
But I definitely didn't think of that at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm not even playing.
I wonder if Bernardo agrees with you.
We'll see.
Bernardo, you're playing great, man.
Man, both these players are.
Yeah, seriously.
I think he's probably just going to lay up, take the 5 in the upper left-hand corner pocket.
Interesting. Now, I would have taken it. Interesting. I would have gone different.
But he's lining up what I was talking about.
He was.
I think that's the right way to think about it.
I do too. Yeah, that one little move right there might ensure him the win.
Looks like he's lining up to hit this ball, and oh man, that's a heartbreaker.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Now, Daniel, what does Daniel? Does he go for the bank, which is going to leave him hooked? Yeah, what's he do here?
I think he's going to go for the bank. No, I don't. The way he's been playing, I think he's going to knock the 5 to the foot rail, and I think he's going to try and get the cue behind the 7.
Yeah, I believe that the right shot is to leave the 5 ball in the middle of the bottom rail.
Yeah.
Right on the spot, right on the dot, or the diamond. And send that cue ball up towards the 7 ball, and behind it if perfect.
He might be looking at the 9 ball, getting the cue behind the 9 ball. He's definitely picking his spots. Oh, he was just going to cut it. And he was just trying to make sure he could stay to the right of the 9.
Brutal.
Got it. Oh, man, that's a hard miss. Well, Bernardo here with that opportunity. He gets to use his own breakout.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he's glad to get some redemption, you know what I mean, from the first set to show that he's where he's supposed to be, you know.
Yeah, boy, in 5-1 alternate break that's a tough spot.
Yeah, it is.
Just got to draw straight out here. You just got to make sure you get a good shot on that 7.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice. He didn't overpower it, but boy, it's nice and powerful. Good for him.
Just going to roll this baby in. Wow, taking...
Nice. 5-1.
That's huge.
Oh, that's
all
a big
right,
deal.
Bernardo going up 5-1. And I think, yep, Daniel's break here.
Wow.
Daniel, the only person we've seen break and run a rack or snap a 9. So I got a prediction to make. I don't think Bernardo's getting to the table this time.
Interesting. You might be right, man.
I think Daniel is a diligent enough player that he's going to shake off that mistake. I think he's probably pretty frustrated with the last 2 games. But this guy looks like a pro and plays like a pro.
Yeah.
We expect to see great things from you, from both these players.
That's right. Daniel
and
is
again,
going to the restroom.
Another way that I would, I don't know, he's running to the bathroom. Another compliment I would give him, because I think that's the move right here. You're down 5-1, it's your break. Now's the time to walk away.
Yeah, that's
Turn
true.
this around.
No,
you know
that's
you're
true.
5 games away from winning the set.
Right,
and
right.
It's so easy to get anxious and just need that next game, but he's really got to change momentum here.
I agree.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in out there to the 2021 BCA CSI World Championship. We're here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Bernardo Estevan with a 5-1 lead against Daniel Schneider in this second set of the Platinum Division Finals. Daniel's headed to the bathroom, and we are getting ready to get back to action. If you're watching out there, please hit that like button. Ding the bell if you want us to let you know when we're going live. We're going to be doing, Mike D and I are going to be sitting in this booth for the next week and a half, so we're going to have a lot of great pool coming to you. Right now, looking across the room, I can see 150 tables, a bunch of players, everybody in masks, and we got the pro event right over there. Pretty cool stuff, man. It's been a while since we've seen pool like this, and it's back. All right, Daniel getting back to the table. I do not see Bernardo, but I'm sure he hasn't gone far. Daniel doing the right thing and waiting to make sure Bernardo is back by the time he breaks. That's smart. I think, I didn't see, but I think Bernardo probably took his bathroom break also. It's always advisable to let your opponent know whenever you leave the play area. Yeah, because we've seen a lot of mishaps come from this, but I'm sure he just ran to the restroom. Yep, see him right there coming back, and Daniel to break. He's chalked up and ready to go. My name is Summerfield Habener, and joining me in the booth right here is Mike D. This is us with Badboys TV.
Wow, Mike. Hello, hello, hello.
Daniel with a nice break there. Perfect look on the 1. The only real challenge here is the 4-5. And I do not know what he's going to do about it. He's going to try and leave himself a line, I would imagine, to go to the right side rail and then into the 5-ball.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, man.
I think he was almost.
He didn't even want to deal with it.
I think he was a little bit trying to leave himself the 9 combo. I think if things were perfect, that 2-ball would be sitting perfect for
that makes sense.
Ride. You know, I don't think he was desperately trying to, but it was an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because even with ball hand, it's still not going to solve the 4-5 problem. You know what I mean? Because he's got to do the 2, then the 3, then get back to the 4.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, well, my mom is tuning in out there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Hi, Mom. My mom, Marie Habiner, out there in Dillon, Montana. Thanks to everybody tuning in. I got a fan.
That's very cool. You do.
Yeah.
You have lots of fans, buddy.
At least one.
That's right.
This is a tough one. Are you kicking 2 rails to try and make that 2?
You can't. It doesn't go. I don't think it.
No, I'm saying 2. I'm saying head rail, right side rail.
Yeah.
What do you mean it doesn't go?
Yeah, it might go. I don't think you get that tight, though.
Huh.
I think you
I always
it'd be too long.
I always kick that with English. So the other 2-railer catches the 2-ball.
Oh, he did get it, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah. And that did something with the 4-5, but it doesn't free it up. It'll be interesting to see what Daniel chooses to do here. I kind of like playing the 2 up to the head rail and then the cue ball back behind the 4-5.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to make it, and he's going to try and draw back. So this is drawn into the left side rail and then back out to try and nudge the 4-5. It's far more aggressive.
No, see, I think he's just floating down on the right-hand side of the table, and then he's going to play a safety shot. Oh, no, that was not the speed of someone preparing to make a safety shot.
He's trying to break it up.
Make something happen, yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't drawn to that side rail.
I think from here, obviously, he's got to do some sort of safety.
I really like just thinning the 4 into the 5, knowing it's going to stop it and take the cue ball
go
away.
back up. Oh, that's pretty smart. Yeah, I think I like that.
But I like a lot of distance. I don't know if he got there. I don't think he can make it, but boy, he can play a good save from there.
Oh, he can certainly hit it, can't he? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even a rail first with some draw right now would send it away and leave him with a problem.
Pretty stuck.
Yeah, definitely if you're on the hill, you know.
Yeah, boy, up 5-1 right now.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, they've really taken turns dominating these matches.
Yeah. Bernardo right to take his time on this one because this is the whole rack.
Yeah.
This is for the set.
Yes.
Again, this is a $1,500 set. The winner with a $3,500 paycheck, and the second place player with $2,000. Oh, and he overhit it. He had a great line for it, but just overhit it. Can't see well enough to see if he left Daniel a bank, but it looks like that's what he's eyeing up. So. Nope. Just playing safe, and he gets there. It's a pretty nice shot. I know he wanted to be under that 5-ball, but that's still a pretty effective save.
Yeah, no, I agree, dude.
Are you 1-railing it? He looks like he's 2-railing it.
I'm 2-railing it. Yeah, no, I'm going to
You're 2-railing it too?
Yeah.
What? Why? Just you get a bigger ball.
Yeah, well, because it's just, where would you 1-rail it at?
I want a 1-rail, make it in the upper left-hand corner pocket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want a 2-rail by hitting just below the side pocket, or just above the side pocket, I guess, with a bunch of left, or go the way he's going with some right-hand English.
Oh, I didn't know he had the gap there. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I think you might be a little thin there.
Oh, I need more English.
That's tough. All right. Well, that's all the opening Daniel's going to need here.
Yeah, exactly. I like, before Daniel shoots, he often shows you where he wants to get the cue ball.
I like that.
He points at it.
He often shows you, and he often gets there.
Yeah, exactly. There's a baseball player that you see that, Reggie Jackson.
Babe Ruth?
Well, that's true, too, yes, but yeah.
All right, so 2-rail push through this, I would imagine. Yep. This is top right here. Go to that foot rail, left side rail. Wants to make sure he gets on the back side of the 6 ball, so he's going away from that 8 ball, not at it. And it looks like he put himself in perfect position.
Nice.
Go 5-2.
Yes, I agree. Nice.
Very nice. I thought he underhit it, but he hit that perfect. Again, we were kind of talking about that, those players that just creep into position.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Philip, to answer your question out there, we are positioned really, really close to these players. So we're doing everything we can to make sure we're not audible to them. We're also trying to mount tension, doing everything that we can. And I feel like the Whisper is really successful at that.
I was hoping to turn on America.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my goal.
150 people at a time.
Yeah, Philip, it's not whispering, it's sexy talk.
It's sexy voice.
Jeez. I'm missing my whole
you do that
vibe,
well,
man. Yeah, they, like, if you, I would say, like, here's a good example. When you hear us extra whisper, because I know there's times where people are like, now they're talking really quiet. Yeah, that's because they are literally 5 feet away from us shooting it. They're on this side of the table.
Right now, if I had a paper airplane, I would hit him 10 out of 10 times. That's how close I am.
Right, exactly. Yep.
And I'm not great with a paper airplane.
I'm not either.
But, Philip, thank you for tuning in. And, again, if we are having any technical difficulties, try and let us know. I tried to put the mic a little closer to my face so we're a little more audible.
I changed my name to Mike. I mean, that's how far I went.
I don't know if it's working, but it's a hell of an effort.
Okay.
You know?
Well, you know. Luckily, if you can't hear what I say, it was all kind of BS anyway, and you should probably just watch the match. I probably didn't say. You know what? Not probably. I did not say anything important. Ooh, look, he made the orange ball. You know, there's nothing. All right, so he's got a nice setup here. The 4 and the 7 are definitely not super pretty, but I think that that's manageable because the 3 is down there.
All right. Yeah, really just that 4-7 is the only problem.
Yeah.
Bernardo great at pocketing balls, but he does touch that side rail pretty consistently, and that's a hard thing to...
Yes, yeah. I find sometimes playing one pocket, if I play too much one pocket, when I start playing other games, rotation and 8 ball and stuff, I often am leaving the cue ball on the rail because that's really what you want to leave your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my speed is based on...
This is a tricky spot, too.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's jacked up. He's straight in.
Yeah.
You got to get all the way down to that 3 with the 4 ball next. It looks like he has a little bit of an angle, so hopefully he can push.
Oh, he played it smart, though. I kind of like that.
You think he's just going to set up the safe?
I think because of what the table's giving him right now, he just thinks, why break my neck, get in shape on the 3 ball, which I might not even get. I don't know.
So I like banking the 3 up towards the 8 and making a little tiny bit of contact with the 4-7.
Yeah. Oh, now you know what? That's actually smarter than what we were thinking because it's easier to get the cue ball there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He picked an easier, more successful shot.
And yeah, I mean, this is a tough kick. He could look at a jump, so he's trying to 2-rail kick this. And you know, I don't think he's nearly as worried about it with the 4-7, so he ties up the 5-9. He knows the 4-7 is still stuck.
Yeah, that's smart. Especially, I think D'Andrew probably considers himself the more sophisticated of the pool players as far as strategy, one pocket and stuff. So he may decide that he's going to win this game by, 1 inch at a time kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Tie that 5 up.
Yep, tough to say. Yeah, but boy, we've seen Bernardo shoot his way out of a bunch of this stuff.
Oh, right, exactly.
Not sure. Oh,
yes, Jerry, that's right, buddy.
I think he might be trying to put the 3 behind the 5-9.
And maybe put the cue ball behind the 8?
I like that move.
Yeah, you know what?
Wow.
We were both right. Wow, and he added to the mess, too? Interesting.
Yes, he did.
Jeez. This is tough action because you know what I don't like on this is if I don't hit it, this guy's going to get me on 2 fouls in a hot second.
You know what kind of jump cue he's got there?
I don't.
Guess. It's the carbon fiber Predator.
You don't say that.
No, it's the truth.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
100%. I saw it before. Wow. And if there's an ad for that cue, that might be it right there.
Dude.
He just jumped that very effortlessly. Back into the pack, gets the breakout, leaves him safe. That's a really strong shot.
Wow.
And this is another reason I think Bernardo is a billiards player. I mean, he just looks really comfortable playing all those rails. And this isn't an easy two-railer.
Yeah.
Drills it. Unfortunately, he's going to leave a shot.
Right.
And the breakout. I mean, this is a pretty easy thing to control, coming up and down the rail to make contact with that 4-7.
Right.
It's also an easy thing to not control. And to screw up,
If
I tend to lurch forward and flirt with that lower right-hand corner pocket.
If I run out there in between shots and take a photo of his jump cue, do you think he'd be mad at me?
Yes.
Shit. Nice shot.
Wow,
With the
look at that.
breakout.
Squares can
Hey,
be.
respect to Daniel for taking a break. And, he went and washed his hands, and now he's just trying to get this out one game at a time.
So he's just going to hit this a little more crisp. You're probably going to see him hit the foot rail and the head rail up there. Yep, and back out for shape. Boy, perfect line on that 5 to get down for the 7. Maybe a little steeper than he wanted to be. He's picking a spot, though.
Oh boy, this is going to put it at 3-5 if we can get this out. A little strong, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, excuse me. I meant perfect.
Oops, perfect. As Sheldon LeBeau says so often.
Does he say oops, perfect?
Oops, perfect.
Oh, that was a neat way to get on it. He's
Yeah.
feeling it, isn't he? He's feeling good.
He is.
Yeah, respect to that.
And we've talked about that momentum shift, and we've definitely seen it here.
Yes. No, I
mean,
agree.
Daniel's feeling good. He's not feeling good about alternate break, but he knows he is, at this point, 3 games away from winning the set, and he's breaking twice.
Nice.
All right. Taking it to 5-3.
3-5 on the comeback trail, Daniel is. Well, good for him. That's making this an exciting set, too.
Yes, indeed. Well, for the 146 you watching out there, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Summerfield Habner and Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
That's right. That's right. Glad to be here. Pretty excited to be out of the house. I'm at a place with people doing a thing.
Indeed.
And that feels good. Bad Boys TV is brought to you by Diamond Billiards, Littman Lights, Billiard Shopping Network, and OBQs. And, of course, we appreciate all of you tuning in and supporting us.
Man, those OB custom cues are looking sweet over there in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good break, dude. That was a good break. Oh, bummer.
And again, not controlling that head ball.
2 odd balls, so the 3-5 and that 4 is not looking great.
Do you push here?
No, would have to be the answer, but I'd have to really look at it. But no, I can't imagine.
Gets there.
Yeah, no, I like what he did. Push gives my opponent so much power. I just really don't want to do it unless I have to.
Yeah. I can't tell if you can see the edge of that 3 ball.
I definitely think he can, or he'd make him shoot it again.
I don't think it was a push.
No, I don't think so either. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It does look like you can see it. Trying to get under that 8 ball.
Oh.
Wow, he might get right under that 8 ball.
He did, didn't he? Wow,
that's a
pretty
fabulous
good
shot.
man.
Man, that thin of a hit and that thin of an angle, those are tough to control. Excellent shot. You might get to see that jump cue again.
Oh, my friend, you got to know it.
Now you can watch a little more closely. I got the highlight reel queued up.
Oh, wow, that is nice.
All right, so it looks like he's going to try and slide off that 3 ball to make the 5. So we're going to have a jump draw shot coming up here from Daniel Schneider. It looks like he's playing with a new Predator jump cue. It's a 3-piece.
Nice. Good hit.
Good hit. Doesn't make either ball. And unfortunately leaves Bernardo with the out for the set. This 3-4 transition is huge. I like to play the 3 to the left of the 7-6. I like to play with straight top here.
Okay.
and hope I can get past. Because, boy, if you get on the left side of that 4 ball, you are.
I see what you're saying, though.
It's
Yeah,
easy
because,
street. Interesting. Hold up. Overran it.
Well, he can
It's a
do
lot
a
trickier
stop-draw
position.
shot, though, maybe, and get a safety out of the deal. But, yeah, he definitely, and I think he only overrolled it by a couple inches, too, I think,
I might consider playing off just the top face of the 4 and heading it back up to the head. No, he's doing what you're doing. Stopping and drawing back into the 9.
Mm-hmm.
2 rail in the 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his only real problem is what's going to happen with the 6 ball, but that was a great shot, man.
And it does look like he got shoulder hooked there.
Yeah.
I like Daniel to kick this ball in. All right, so we see the system that he's using there.
System,
That's pretty awesome. That was a really great description. For anybody out there who wonders how to kick balls, that is, is that a Jersey Red system? Not sure?
No.
No. Wow. Well, that's a really fortunate roll there.
Wow.
But again, good things can happen when you
gotta have that ball first,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
It does look like the 7 goes by the 8. At this point, you really make this ball and you're in great position to go 5-4. Big one, man. He's moving.
Wow, 5-4. Jeez, yeah. It's been a great set, man. I'd say this has been the best set we've seen so far.
For sure. Yeah, great pool.
Yeah, great pool.
Very few mistakes.
I saw the new jump cue.
It's exciting. It's a big day for Mike.
It's a big day for Mike D.
Smooth.
Nice.
All right, he's going to play this over and back.
That 7, I have a good angle at looking at it, and it goes, but it also stops and rattles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does both things.
Well, and the tricky thing about that is that if you are in a bad position and you just got to roll it forward, what are you going to do with the 8 ball?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a tough
At
spot.
5-3, I do not like this shot. Yeah. You know what? I like the shot if I'm the guy sitting or the guy shooting. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally.
If I'm sitting down, I'm like, oh, he's going to make it.
Yeah.
If I'm shooting, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to make this. What are they doing? Oh.
Hope he's got. Well, at this point, we can.
Okay,
probably let him know.
It doesn't matter because it's
yeah.
It's his girlfriend's talking to a ref is all that's happening, or a girl's talking to a ref. I don't know. Oh no. Oh, it's because his match. All right. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would not be drawing this ball. Wow, and he did just have enough of a window.
Wow.
Great precision shot.
Wow.
We're going to 5-4 here. Holy cow, Daniel. Oh, whoops, I did that. Sorry. It's a little early there. But I am confident that he was going to make that ball. All right, that brings Bernardo Estevan to break at 5-4. He's got to get this done. It's sure hard to see those slip. Being up 5-1 and then being up 5-4. It's hard to see those games go away, but man, they happen quick, especially in 9-ball. Honestly, we talked about the break thing, and if I'm Bernardo, I consider taking a break right now. The momentum has shifted. You know you only need one break. It's your break. It's potentially your last break. Yeah. Or it is your last break. Even if you win this game, it's still going to be your opponent's break.
That was a good break. He got good movement off that.
Yep, and he's got to look at the one, but not a great one.
Yeah, boy, you sure. This poor guy.
Yep.
Hey, Bernardo, when you're watching this later, yeah, none of your racks really were super easy at the end here. I'm sorry for that.
right?
Good, you know what I mean? That was a
Oh,
good
totally.
break. And the balls are spread. If the 2 was a little bit different position and the 1 was a little bit different position, Bernardo's running out and cashing checks in 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so.
So I think he's probably going to play this with some top right, try and get over to do something with that 2 ball. Or he's going to play safe.
Yeah, I like
which
that
is-
move better. Yeah.
That's such a better shot. And yeah, it definitely leaves him in a tough spot. Boy, his odds of winning this game just changed dramatically.
Yeah, well, and I think his odds of winning the games are up anyway, just because of Daniel's won so many in a row at this point,
Mm-hmm.
or enough in a row where it's kind of Bernardo's turn to win a game. Okay, so now I would love to 3-foul Daniel if I'm Bernardo.
Oh,
It
yeah.
would make me, I'd go home and giggle and call my people and the whole deal. So, yeah, I definitely think he's got a stop shot on this 1 ball and save him.
Where are you trying to leave the 1 ball? I like what he's doing. I like playing the 1 ball off the
yes.
2
Yes,
and
totally.
just making sure you don't make any ball.
Yeah, completely.
And making
No
damn sure
rail.
you get to the rail.
No. Oh, good job. Good job. Yeah, I thought he missed the rail there for a second.
And he
That's
also
why I said
lines
no
up the
rail.
combo. Yeah,
Yeah, you get that? Okay.
I figured.
So Daniel with his system here. I'm going to run him out a piece of paper.
Let's write it out.
Yep. Last
Alright.
chance, Bernardo. That's getting theirs in Jerry.
You know, he's hit a...
Oh, foul, my friends, with a 9-ball leave. Nope. All right. Well. So what do you try and do here, man? Do you try and run out, or do you try and get that 3rd foul? I try and get the 3rd foul because I don't like the 2 ball.
So, okay, I like knocking the 1 up behind the 2 ball, and I like drifting the cue ball over behind the 5.
I definitely am going to put the 1 ball up under the 5. I agree with that part. And excuse me, the cue ball up under the 5. And yeah, the 1 ball I'm going to want to find somewhere clever. Maybe though, maybe under the 2 and the 8 ball if I can. I might
I'm saying
aim
you kind of got to go to the rail. It's
Yeah.
harder to go this way.
Well, I might aim the 1 ball in between the 7 and the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean, and just let it go
Yeah.
up there and get the cue ball behind the 5. Because I think if I get it wedged in the armpit there, I don't think there's any rail shot that he could make that would get him to the 1 ball.
Totally.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And that's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, not the armpit, the crux. I don't know, the crotch.
Well,
I don't know
I think I like
it's
armpit
the
more than
armpit.
crotch.
It's the.
Yeah.
I like armpit more than crotch too. Although in real life, armpits are not my favorite. But anyway, so yeah, armpit of the 5 ball. Have I told you about my restless leg syndrome? All right. Yeah, I
You
definitely
really are the
think
spokesman.
I definitely think he's doing the right thing here. You better at least try to do a 3 foul. My God, you don't want a 2-8 combo. Not that it's hard, but geez, it's for the cash.
You know, the only thing I'm afraid of is making the 1 ball off the 8. Playing that great save. And
No. That would be very sad. That's a huge shot. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's going to be tough to hit, man. Now, you want to be a little more in the armpit, but that's tough.
wow. Yeah.
Now, did he tell him he's on 3?
I don't know if he did or not. He definitely does. And for everybody out there, you got to inform your opponent. I mean, that 9 ball is right in the way of his 2-railer. Oh, it looks like he's looking at 3. So he's looking at going foot rail, right side rail, left side
he's
rail
right.
between the
Yeah,
2
he's
8.
right. Yeah, he wants to hit the gap in between the 7 and the 2, and then hit the gap between the 2 and the 8. Which, that's the shot, though, because it
is there.
right there, it flattens out. Right where he's pointing, it flattens on there and then floats. So, I mean, if you can get it to hit that spot, you're probably going to get it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, exactly, Jerry. That's what we thought, too.
Look at this kick. Wow.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, that's
That was great.
on 2
That was
fouls.
great.
That's
Yes.
one of the best
Yeah.
shots we've seen all day.
Hello, Moto?
Hello, Moto?
Sorry, I have a ringtone on my phone, and it says Hello, Moto. And
Got
instead of being annoying, I find it endearing. All right, so he has got to get a shape on the 2. You know what? You just get shape on the 2-8 combo from
Yeah.
here, and you just run out like you're a man.
Sit down, baby. All right, looking good. Really want to push through this with the cue ball. You want to make sure you don't get stuck underneath the 2.
Yeah.
So some top.
If he misses this is then I say that's why I hate combos. And if he makes it, I'm going to say, yeah, see, that wasn't a big deal.
They aren't easy, are they? Even that dead straight.
You just hate to, it sure ain't a combo's a combo.
This is a $1,500 combo right here.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And it really is, too, because if he makes this, he's out. See, that's why I'm afraid about taking combos, Summer.
Yeah.
Even easy ones. Yeah. Look at Daniel. Daniel's like, I'm playing some pool, Jack.
And at this point, yeah.
Wowzers.
You're going hill.
Russian Curse Gaming, that was a nice kick. Russian Curse Gaming, is that your, you have a business? What state are you in? Oh, no.
Got there.
No. I thought he was going to miss that.
I know. That was close. Wow.
If I'm Daniel's coach right now, I'm saying, Daniel, this is what I mean. You got to slow down at the end, buddy.
Yeah, but you know why he's Russian. He's probably on the clock
that's
over there.
Right. Oh, my God.
And at this point, I think we can talk about it. This whole time, Daniel Schneider has had until 4:30 to finish the second set, and it is now 4:36. He has a match over on the Predator table, and unfortunately, the 2 tournaments do not work with one another. Oh, man, he gets a lucky kiss on that 9. I think Daniel Schneider is going to try to break the 9 ball here. We're going to go 5-5, hill. This is a single game for $1,500. What a match. Holy cow. Daniel Schneider down 5-1. Bernardo had a bunch of opportunities, got a couple bad rolls. Man. And this is huge. So Daniel Schneider has sponsors out there, Predator and Kamui from San Antonio, Texas. Wants to send love to his family. Hope they're sending it back. And good luck to both players out there. Good luck to Bernardo out of Atlanta. Plays out of Mr. Q's too. Wants to give a shout out to the Blender House. Heck of a break.
Yeah, no, that was a good break. Oh, again, look at the 4. Boy, man.
4-9 ties up. To the point that he probably can't move that magic rack either. Does the 4 pass the 9 in the lower left-hand side?
I don't think so. No, and Daniel's got to play speed pool while he's doing this, poor guy.
He really is. He's running.
37. What's he got till 45? How long do they give you? Is it 15 minutes?
I don't know. We usually get 5. Overruns it. Well, we're going to see him play safe here. He's going to thin off that. The 2's going to go to the foot rail. Cue ball is probably going to end up somewhere around the center of the table on the head rail.
We got refs watching from the sidelines, trying to not be in his face, though. They're doing it respectfully.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's conceded. He's got to go.
Yep. Wow. What a battle. I can't believe it ended that way. And yeah, he had to. It sounds like they were going to put him off. So in order to get to his other match, Daniel Schneider concedes this one. Huge win for Bernardo Esteban. Congratulations to your champion, Bernardo. Heck of a match, Daniel, to fight back from 5-1, man.
Platinum. Wow, that was great, man. Great
I can't
match.
believe that's how it ended.
Best match since I've been to Vegas. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Right on. Summerfield and Mike D, Badboys TV.
That's the word, right?
Yeah.
Pool is cool. We'll see you all next time.
Pool is cool. We got more finals to come. Please don't go anywhere.
I like it. Bye.